material, it's been interesting for me to see all of these places where you and the Nephilim journey. I've heard so much about your adventures with Leah and Cain. I almost feel like I was there.
They were trying times.
You have proven yourself worthy of your blood.
Thank you.
My father was a great man until he lost his fortune. What a steal. Don't forget, luck always changes. Ooh, that's nice. Can I have it back? Do come back again. Don't forget,
My bag
luck
is full.
always changes.
This is well crafted.
Hello there.
Ready? Then your trial begins. Impressive.
What do you need?
I'm returning to town.
Thank you for coming here. There are many.
Your valor is unsurpassed. I wish you luck, hero.
no longer.
The Rift Guardian.
You have a gem?
I need to go back.
Your valor is
My power has grown.
Let's see what happens, shall we? What? I didn't even know I had that thing. What? I didn't even know I had that thing. See you soon.
That means this world can abide you long enough.
look like you could use a new item.
Your
I have trained well.
Good to see.
I need to go back.
The ancients would be proud.
You look like you could use a new item of indeterminate usefulness. Well, isn't that nice? See you soon.
That is too expensive.
A gift?
Strong enough to survive the trials?
You will make a fine corpse. I need to go back.
The ancients would be proud.
be shy. See you soon.
I cannot afford that. I'm afraid not.
Your valor is unsurpassed.
Fortune favors the bold. Don't forget,
That is too
luck
expensive.
always changes.
That needs to recharge. to recharge. Give it more time.
Are you ready?
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I must wait.
Embrace your power, and you will survive.
Give it more time. Give it more time. Give it more time. That needs to recharge. That needs to recharge. Give it more time. Weakness consumes you. I must wait. That needs to recharge. 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 Give it more time.
Fine battle.
You look like you could use a new item of, see you soon.
I cannot afford that.
Staring at the stars fall. You're fading and I can
more time. Give it more time. That needs to recharge. Give it more time. I must that needs to recharge. Give it more time. I must wait. Give it more time. That needs to recharge. I must wait. That needs to recharge. Give it more time. That needs to recharge. I must wait. The grave I must wait. 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 Give it more time. That needs to recharge. That needs to recharge.
here.
That needs to recharge. I must wait. I must wait. I am willing to die. Give it more time.
You have proven yourself worthy.
That needs to recharge.
Which guy?
Puss in Boots.
Yeah. Here we go.
What did you?
I must wait.
Embrace your power, and you will survive.
That needs to recharge. My essence is true. Give it more that needs to recharge inside the rose. I must wait. I must wait. Give it more time. needs to recharge. I must wait. That needs to recharge. That needs to recharge. That needs to recharge. I must wait. Give it more time. Give it more time. That needs to recharge. I must wait. That needs to recharge. I must wait. That needs to recharge.
Well done, champion.
I must wait. I must wait. That needs to recharge.
You look like you could use a new item of sea
That
sand.
needs to recharge.
Fortune favors the
That
best.
needs to
You may
recharge.
find a use for that.
I must wait. That needs to recharge. I must wait. Give it more time. to recharge. I must wait. That needs to recharge. Give it more time. Give it more time. Give it more time. I must wait. Give it more time.
Heal.
That needs to recharge.
Enemies of the Nephilim surround you.
I must wait. That needs to recharge. That needs to recharge. That needs to recharge. cycle. Give it more time. Give it more time. Give it more time.
The Rift Guardian was found. Your valor is unsurpassed.
Give it more time. Give it more time. I must wait. I must wait. Give it more time. I must wait. Give it more time. Give it more time. I must wait. Give it more time. That needs to recharge.
I waited 1500 years for this. Should I return to my slumber?
How do you feel about very dangerous?
You look like you could use a new item of, indeterminate usefulness. prophet did not mention what a bore you can be.
invitation, then.
Should I find some more tires? These old things are becoming so small.
Wasn't I doing something important just now? dead will not find peace on their own.
One time, I miscast the charm spell, and Sister Lysa was fawning over me for a fortnight. It was mortifying.
I should not tarry long.
waited 1500 years for this. Should I return to my slumber?
I cannot restore the balance through idleness.
Yeah, his cornucopia is going to be out very, very soon.
That's such an early Midas, 33. He is going to be pretty massive on this Brewmaster. We've seen this hero take over games.
Yeah, this hero is pretty good right now.
Oh, yeah.
And 33, definitely one of the best ones.
That is so early that he's going to have this. And it just, besides gold, right? It's always the levels that this Midas is going to provide. This is a level 7 Brewmaster, 9 minutes in. Good luck killing him. He's got max Drunken Brawler already. Good luck pushing him out of the lane at all. Yuragi, though, all things considered, he's still farming super well because of those kills that he's been able to get. So even though 33 is having that excellent time, so is the Gyrocopter. But we'll see what that ends up actually causing, because Thompson has destroyed this mid lane.
He has.
He has a Solar Crest done, level 8.
I think for OG, you know, as we saw from the draft, their strength comes from their team fight. We've got to see how they can set it up, because so far the mid, OG's mid and OG's off lane's just that little bit behind. They can get themselves back in and close that gap if they land the wombo combos. And we'll see if Tundra get caught in positions where OG's able to capitalize on that.
And that's the big thing, it's if they land the wombo combos and if they're able to prevent people from hitting like this egg in particular for Kittrack. It's not the easiest Phoenix team at all now that there's an Ursa and a Clink. Thompson.
He's getting aggressive here. I mean, he knows that these two heroes just do not threaten him whatsoever.
And he's going to just be able to get himself a power rune versus like 3 heroes. Kittrack.
The dive. It's on cooldown. They can't quite get in range with the stun. Thompson getting in position so he doesn't get caught by any of the fire spirits. And he's scouting out the back. He'll settle for Seb. Gets the skeletons out. And Seb, he'll be going down.
He high-fives him. Tries to at least. He's so tanky. This is like a 1400 HP Clinks. They can't go for it.
Playing around with Kittrack. He's bought time for 33 to swing over. They will still end up getting Kittrack again.
Oh boy,
they get
Tundra.
The 2 of them. 9-4. Tundra turning into the absolute killers that we know them to be here in this early 10 minutes.
This laning phase is beautiful for them. Set up for success. Like you said, the Ursa Skater's gotten so much out of this top lane. And the supports too. Snipe. So he said super high level, super aggressive. He's bought the blood grenades off cooldown. He's constantly using them. And yeah, Thompson. Absolutely massive. Level 9 already at this point. They do not have the burst damage to take out this Clinks.
No, not at all. And not unless they bring like 3, probably even 4 heroes.
4 heroes, it feels like,
and
yeah.
drop a couple of ultimates.
They'll probably need the Echo Slam in particular to be able to have that kill threat. Which Seb is getting closer and closer to it. But yeah, I mean, Thompson, he's just going to be roaming around, making that space, applying that pressure. Lanes, they can play up top lane, but bottom, they can't play in mid lane. Now OG can't really show their faces.
Yeah, I mean, Seb's being careful. He knows that this sort of move's going to be coming in beyond the tower. He's holding right back. As soon as he sees Snake King step up like that, he's going to understand that Thompson is looking to be in position to be buffed up and go aggressive. So Seb, keeping it careful.
Tower is getting brought low. Bottom tower also already has fallen.
They want to try and fight this. Yuragi's in on the mid. Step. Trying to step in for the Echo Slam. He's able to close the gap. Gets in on top of Thompson.
Nice
Only missed on inbound. They'll take down the Clink.
He tumbled right on top of him.
Yeah, always the Earthshaker classic, that neutral item.
Nicely.
You've got to be prepared for that. It feels like pretty much any time you see a Shaker coming at you, he's probably got a Tumbler's Toy ready to play with.
Did they get the deny? No, Thompson did commit for that last hit, was able to claim it. But I like that Yuragi swung over, honestly. Like, he gets himself this last hit super valuable, and he gets himself a little bit involved inside of the game, too. I like that they brought the gyro as well. But now Yuragi might just go down.
Yeah, 33. Chasing him down. And with the Ink Swell, not a chance. Another kill for 33. The Bruise game just continuing to look to be on track to hit some incredible timings. 2,300 gold in towards the relic on top of his Midas and Urn.
This
Bruise is going to be a problem.
One. Oh, yeah. He's going to be the carry. Seb also likely to fall. Can he get away? Ooh. Oh, God. Close. Ooh. The swing from the Brew is coming in.
That was close, yeah.
But yeah, this is going to be now a very strong scaling Tricore that Tundra set themselves up for, because 33 is literally going to have this Radiance at the fastest Radiance I think we've seen on a Brew. And let's see how close it actually was. The swing. Okay, not. I mean,
it looked cool.
It looked cool, yeah. It was still kind of close.
Radiance Courier.
But if he gets this Radiance done, this Brew is going to be quite the problem, right, for the team fight of OG. Because if OG try and commit for the team fight and they don't get these instant kind of kills at the start, then next thing you know, this Brew's going to be turning around the whole team fight.
Did 33 really just get that courier with the illusion there inside the base? Okay, that was pretty cool. Seb will be found. Thompson.
Let's try to go in on this. Snake King's able to set up onto the 2 of them with the leash. Thompson's in the mid, ready to lay down the damage. They'll take down Kittrack. Wall is there. Thompson heals up, standing his ground against BZM. Will fall, though.
Here comes 33.
Thompson down. 33 and Snake King look more than capable of getting a clean-up kill onto Mind Control. Diving under the tower. Another kill. More gold here for the Brewmaster.
Thompson, I mean, they took it so long to kill him that 33 is able to walk in and just get involved as well, too. He's still so tanky. And yeah, I mean, 33, of course, as we saw, also took out some couriers with Illusion in the midst of it all, too. So Gold continues just flurrying in for Tundra. Skitter actually has his Battle Fury's done, and now he's getting aggro on Yuragi.
They're getting all these kills, and their Ursa is getting all this space. Fiend's Grip, it's there.
Oh, boy.
Another kill for the bear.
This early game is out of control already here, 14-6. The ults are starting to get online. Everybody does have it at the ready for OG, but Tundra's caused a lot of problems.
It's good Fisher. We'll block 33 out from being able to continue to stay on top of Seb.
Perfect Fisher, actually. Not even the little clinks can get through there. This is just the Tundra or the Thompson classic, right? He's like, okay, I did really well in my mid lane. My Ursa's farming, my Brew is farming, and now I'm just gonna run around.
Yeah,
this is like
all
literally
the pressure that he's putting on is it's just making this game an absolute dream for Skeeter and 33. As OG, they've got to try and pull something together.
Yep. Look at snaking too, right? 1, 0, and 9. We're mentioning how much he was able to do inside this laning phase. Super high level on this Grimstroke. And he has found already some really good connections with his spells, as we saw in that leash. Seb, the Blink, I believe, is actually about to be finished up. So overall, his is good. And they, as we said, the Wombo combo is theirs if they're going to be able to connect it with this pesky Clinks scouting them constantly.
Seb, he's going to get caught out. Tries to get in to do a bit of de-warding, but Thompson and snaking. I've been playing around this area for quite a while. This jungle of OG just not a safe space to be. Yuragi's pretty far up in the mid.
Oh, he is super dead.
They've got the Nightmare set up. Thompson and Snaking coming in from the side. Yuragi will get the cooldown off. And Thompson, he's also got a shield rune. He just stands his ground. Yuragi goes down. A dangerous part of the map to be in, but as you saw with it, sort of how Tundra's been able to take over the jungle of OG, it feels like Yuragi, he's just running out of spaces to farm in.
He's desperate to find something. He doesn't want to go near the Brewmaster, right? 33's down here. 33 near level 12 as well, too, for the level 2 split. And he's about to have Radiance. This is the fastest timing. Midas Radiance is going to be...
We'll see some stats once it's picked up.
Yeah.
This is going to be pretty impressive times.
Feels like it's still going to be like 5 or 6 minutes ahead of the fastest. And he has a Midas, so it's pretty absurd how quick he's able to get all this. And yes, Gator, as we mentioned, level 13. He's absolutely set up for success.
I think this Brew, it might have to go in the next draft.
Yeah, it does feel like it. All right, the magic, it has to come from Seb. It really does feel like here. Him in my control, have their work cut out for them in these next 5 to 10 minutes. The Blink, about 8 gold away. But yeah, there's the Radiance done. So 16 minutes.
I said 5.5 minutes faster than the average.
About, yeah, that's what it felt like. Wow, level 12 as well.
3 minutes slower than the fastest, of course, because
that was naked.
Exactly.
Probably,
there's
right?
been games where the Midas and the Urn haven't come out before, but this sort of build-up probably the fastest, if not in contending for that.
Okay, OG, this is your moment. You have to get a big connection here, but who are you going to get it on? Because look at the way the map is split. It's not like a big team fight. Looks like it's going to happen. Absolutely,
they've got to find a course. Finding a support will not feel good.
No. And they're going for Skitter. The Roche is starting to get it set up for here, so maybe this is the team fight that they can actually get.
Nine's in position to hold the high ground.
They're
hard
too scared now.
In this area. They're actually going to turn and settle for snaking. Sure, they don't have to use ults, but it still reveals what the plan is, and it's giving space for Tundra to take the Roche.
And here's 33. Do you want to fight into this Brew?
I don't think you do.
I don't think you do.
I think at this point, OG, they probably want to bail out of this one. They're going to drop the wall.
Okay, he gets a Radiance illusion. Not bad.
Now, OG, what's the plan? Because Tundra, they're coming running at you. And Skeeter with the Aegis. He does not mind if he gets caught out the once. 33, he's going to put the ult. And he's able to walk away, and they've got the grip on BZM.
Oh,
the setup's there for 9. Thompson's in with the damage. BZM's out. It's full retreat here for OG. Step will drop down the slam. It's enough to bring down 9. But the Supernova is kited out.
That's their ults committed.
And they did just find 9. Nobody else to fall, not even able to take the Aegis out of the hands of Skeeter. Just some serious struggles here for OG as they play from behind.
They took what they could get there, right? They just dropped the Echo Slam. It actually almost killed the Primal Splits. They actually dropped relatively low, but yeah, you can see lackluster damage at this point versus this overwhelming Tundra pressure that they've been able to apply. Thompson even runs in, steals some Ancients in the meantime, getting closer and closer toward a death. So fragile heroes on the side of OG. This Phoenix, this Puck, this Clinks is going to rip them to shreds.
That's just so hard to find the setup to land this wombo combo that
combo.
they've drafted for.
Yep.
When Tundra, they're the team running at you, and they're running at you, as we saw in that situation, just from all angles.
Yeah, and MC, he prioritized going for like the Surge Max. That's usually the build that you kind of have to, so he doesn't have the Max Vacuum yet. So that's going to take some more time before they can land that huge combo that they need.
Gonna try and jump in for the kill onto 9. The charges are there, 9, he will fall. Seb, in return, he's gonna lose his life. Too much damage flying out for this Clinks from range, and now with the Soulbind instead, but they're gonna try and look for more. Skeeter steps up. See if the two of them can get out. Orb is there. BZM gonna jump to the side. Mind Control also with the Surge. The Earthshot comes out for Skeeter. They still bring down BZM.
MC?
Mind Control, he'll have to drop the wall in an attempt to slow them down as he's doing his best to escape. Thompson, could he find the hits?
Not quite.
Not quite. I mean, Mind Control will live, but BZM going down.
Look at Thompson, though. Immediately finds another
He's
target.
ready for Kirak. Kirak dives away.
Barely survives. Jeez. Relentless aggression, relentless pressure from Tundra. 19-9. This is not the Tundra that people are used to seeing from all the other old days where it's just, a bit of sit back and farm. Not at all. 9,000 gold lead. They're completely oppressive right now.
Now BKB done on Skeeter, so he's pretty much untouchable.
And look at Kitrak. He's going for like a D-Ward. Thompson's just there already. He just found him before in the triangle, and he finds him again.
And the map's just not safe.
Nowhere safe.
OG cannot get out anywhere on this map right now.
Right, BZM, this last big puck, he's bottom of the course. He's really just having trouble surviving. Even though there was some forms of limited disables and stuff like that, it doesn't matter. They just have overwhelming damage, and overall, this Clinks is just proving to be way too problematic for him.
Yeah. Do you feel maybe underestimated the matchup going into that mid lane against Clinks?
I probably. I mean, when was the last time you played a puck versus Clinks matchup, right? It's probably only Thompson playing this hero.
He's pretty much got the full deso. On Thompson.
He's massive. And now he has the attack range talent as well, too.
Another shield bring. Yeah, we've had a couple of times where he could just go and he could frontline. You can't go on this Clinks. He's too tanky.
He has 3,000 life with his shield run. BZM, the orb on cooldown 1 second.
I mean, Seb's here, but I don't know how much Seb can do. Silence comes out, nothing to be done here by the Shaker.
They might still hunt for BZM, and Thompson constantly on the prowl.
I mean, if he uses orb,
he did.
It's going to be the vulnerability. Actually opens up onto him a bit too soon, so BZM does still have the chance to jump away.
Okay.
Thompson, he's going to continue hunting though.
Of course he is.
There's another orb. This time round, is this going to be enough time to go on him? BZM's
oh, it's definitely enough.
Gate.
Let's see, can he get out?
Oh, he
okay, he's
will.
tanky.
That was
the witch
damage
blade
this time round.
Here's 9 though.
9 is waiting for him. Orb's back out though. I mean, they're really going for BZM.
He's gonna be able to get out. Okay.
Space is created.
That was right before the Deso got delivered, I think, right, for Thompson, so does have that extra bit. And Thompson does get blessed. 15 talent, 75 attack range, Grove Bow acquired. His attack range now is ridiculous.
It really is. Sometimes even as a puck, you're trying to get away with this orb, but if you're forced to jump soon, he's going to have the range to hit your post orb sometimes.
Yeah.
You don't.
Tier 2 to fall, a blink, even more aggressive builds coming out. Skitter, level 17, all 3 cores having the dream game. Yuragi still farming, I mean, relatively okay, but versus these cores, what's he going to be able to do? On his own?
It's a heavy game to carry.
Heavy game to carry.
They really need the perfect team fight just to be laid out in front of this gyrocopter.
How's the levels on MC as well? He's hit 12, still only 2 in the vacuum. They need every little bit that they can get. Snaking does have the shard now, so they do have a way to get these dispels and stuff like that.
Thompson's hunting, he's gonna get jumped, Step! In with the Echo Slam, they're dropping the wall, they're dropping everything
Big
here
combo.
to take down the Clinks, and they'll do it!
Big kill.
Bring down Thompson. And the position they're in, absolutely worth it there for OG to just throw everything down on the Clinks, get him out the game.
Definitely worth it. They still have Coil in their egg as well, too, so even for the next upcoming one, they could look for a small little engagement. Good connection there from Seb. This time, Thompson. No. And this is the play style that he does, right? It's a very risky kind of stuff. Always him running in first, head first, and this time does get caught. Didn't pop his DD, though, so he will have that when he respawns. And who got the last hit? It was Mind Control, okay. OG's just going to need quite a bit more time. Tundra. They'll always take time as well, too. Multiple heroes that can solo these Tormentors, as we see. They always have a strategy. Yeah, tanking up. 33. Getting closer and closer toward an assault. That AC. I mean, everything to just limit the damage, because all that damage at some point, it's going to be from Yuragi in this game. So they'll have Enfeeble, AC, bunch of different auras to slow him down.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, we've seen OG make some of these moves, but never in the direction of the brew.
No. Gotta avoid him. 40 seconds till Echo.
Dire are scanning.
You can still always make plays when that is up. Difficult to go for some of the targets, though. They are sitting around bottom, though. I mean, Skitter, he did do a scan earlier down on the bottom side, so he knew somebody was lingering down here, but look at Thompson right onto this tower. Goodbye.
Radiant's top tower is falling.
Just clinks things.
Probably just working towards those next time. Is they get the BKB on Thompson, they get the next Aegis, and by that time, of course, the AC should be done on Brew.
That's the way it is.
3, then they're ready to push it to the high ground.
Yeah, that's what we've seen as an approach from a lot of teams. I think BetBoom and Spirit actually were the ones that I saw, I think, doing it the best. It's just when you're playing versus mass team fight, get those BKBs online, then you can take head-on team fights every single time and look to kind of close the game out. Thompson. Good track. Oh
It's
my
a lot of, he might
God,
tag.
he's dead.
He will indeed just accept his death.
Holy moly, Deso stack acquired.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
No Phoenix, another tier 2. Looks like Tundra want to put their attention onto top.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
No Nine's playing down here alone. They'll drop the coil for that.
Get a pick. Can they get away? Instant TP from Seb. Nicely done.
Under attack.
They've got to take these little opportunities, OG.
Yeah. Get whatever they can out of the map with this overwhelming pressure that's coming out. Skitter now a full basher. Yuragi will have his Satanic finished up at the least, but as we were saying, he still needs quite a bit more time and damage because they're just going to throw in Feebles and all these type of debilitating abilities onto him to prevent that damage from coming out. It's got to be still a huge wombo combo, it feels like, from Seb from Mind Control.
Tundra, they're heading over their way.
Seb, oh, right on top of Thompson. Okay. Oh. Goodbye.
Easy way out.
I think Kitrek, I saw him queue up the gem. I think it's time. I think they absolutely need to get a gem really, really soon because Thompson's just causing too many problems for all the supports for anybody to kind of venture outside. It's this like solo pressure that he's been able to do this game. That's just shrinking the map.
Radiant's top tower.
And down goes the tier 2.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
It's looking more and more like it's just going to come down to the high ground defense for OG.
Which they have had success with a couple times in this tournament so far. Some on the backs, of course, of a PA, but a couple also on the backs of just some beautiful vacuum combos. So, yeah. Still the potential definitely there.
AC done on 33. Tundra.
It's go time.
They're very much feels like they're ready to go for the killing blow.
Oh, yeah. Level 18 on the Brew as well, too. Uh-oh.
I mean, they see 33 here, but they know...
Is he Mind Control?
Can they really go on him? I mean, Mind Control will manage to get the surge off. Thompson, he's going to want to dive into the base for this one down the bottom. They did go on to 33, but he gets the split off. They're still trying their best. They're dropping everything.
He's way too
tanky. They can just... They can walk away from this.
Oh, man. He's level 18. It's the level 3 split. He's actually just running at them also. The Kid Track now.
I mean, they might not even all get out.
The Kid Track is definitely going to go down. Unless he can get the TP off with the Sun Ray.
All right. Off he goes.
Okay. Not bad. Can Seb get out too? Again. All right. They expanded everything though, right? Or actually, no, they still have Coil and Shaker Slam, but they did use the
egg.
And Thompson's still hunting.
Oh, he is, and he might find something here because...
Seb?
Seb?
Oh, TP cooldown.
Has got Blink up though, so...
Okay.
Won't continue to hunt along the tree line for him. They'll just focus on getting the creep waves pushed back in against OG. Roshant's going to be back up in 20 seconds. Should be a pretty free one for Tundra.
Thompson set up for BZM.
Has got eyes on
There's
him.
a Fiend's
There's
grip.
the grip from the high ground.
Just so much scouting. The wards that they've been able to place, the aggressive ones and Snay, but I mean, as we say, the invisible ward just running around the whole game.
Dire are
15k gold lead now for Tundra, pretty much. Still holding on to their mid tower. 28 minutes in, they haven't lost the tier 1 mid yet.
Tundra just always seems to have the winning recipe versus OG. It seems like they said on panel, it's been, what, 15 months or so since OG's won a series versus Tundra. And even with Thompson, doesn't seem to change anything. They still just look so damn hot.
Yeah, it's
Clink's
pick
team.
working out perfectly.
Absolutely.
And unfortunately for OG, was not dealt with the way they finished things off. Seb,
Hello.
trying to cut some waves. Thompson.
He's in his head. He knows. He's like, Seb, I know what you're going to do.
Seb popping up the tip there for Thompson. I think he knows that this game, they're going to have to do something crazy to turn this around. This Thompson, Clinks, and the gang.
I think I've clicked on Yuragi 4 times in the last few minutes, waiting to see that rapier probably queued up.
Oh, it's got to be there,
It
surely.
feels like it, yeah.
It's going to have to be one of those games.
Even then, I mean, the Brew now also 33.
Yep.
On top of also having that 18, now he's 20. Good luck killing these Brewlings. Another 1,200 HP on top of him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Hey, you can just pop ult and run into them. They just gonna have to run away from it. Full Abyssal now also onto Skeeter, so besides just, single Abyssals, of course they have the Grimstroke, so the double Abyssal potential is gonna be there in these fights too. Getting more and more complicated. Even if they land the Wombo combo at this point, don't know if it's even gonna be enough. They're just so damn ahead.
And Nine's got sort of the dream item set now. The Blink,
He got it.
and the Psychic Headband.
Of course.
BZM, if he's gonna get grip from a mile off. It's gonna be super hard for anyone to jump in on these fights if they don't have eyes on Bane.
And of course, Thompson, after finding Grove Bow, finds himself a Quiver now, also blessed with the attack range. Skitter?
I'll walk this off.
He's fine. Nice little Grimstroke shard plus Glimmer.
So many ways to keep this bear safe.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Nine was looking for a grab on the tier 2 tower. 33, he'll continue with the push. It's going to be another tier 2, the final tier 2 gone. Taken away from OG.
Thompson now, he pretty much has the Hex done. So that catch for anybody who steps outside, they're just dead in a single Hex out there.
I mean, will Tundra make mistakes on the high ground push? Will OG be able to capitalize on them with their team fight? It's feeling unlikely.
It's feeling unlikely. 33 is just going to be the walks. Look how far that they're
He
sieging
just hits
from.
the buildings. What are you going to do? You want to go on this Brew?
No. Hey, look how tanky it is. Sending in the Storm Panda.
I mean, Skeeter's ready to go in. He's
on
going to be able to
Kitrak.
find Kitrak in the tree line, and he'll get him. Kitrak not able to get the Supernova off.
And the Raxit's dropping. Look at these Brewlings.
Now look at this Clinked. Thompson
my goodness.
dishing out the damage. Hex is now delivered, so another further catch that's going to be a real nightmare for BZM to deal with. And BZM is just going to get caught by the jump of the Skeeter. He's able to get the phase shift off. Fiend Strip is there on the step. They'll drop the wall. Back him onto the 2. Dreamcrawl as well to follow things up. They'll take 9 out. They're not going to get Skeeter though. 33, full HP as he walks away from this. Hex will try and jump forward, but indeed Thompson responds immediately. Instant Hex to come out. Seb, he'll offer up the buyback. Skeeter's in, closing the gap, or at least attempted to do so onto Yuragi, but will get kited out. Missile's going to be heading the way of Skeeter, but Skeeter does still have Aegis.
Inkswell as well, too.
Can they even bring him down the 1? Skeeter, he's in, and he's got the BKB. He's ready to pop it on this life to full commit on towards Yuragi. Search from Mind Control to get Yuragi back. The turn with the Fisher. They bring Skeeter down the 1.
He has 15 Fury Swipe stacks.
Hex on the Mind Control step. He's going to jump in with the enchant turn and try and stop Thompson from being able to get the hit onto Mind Control. Supernova's out. Tundra, they'll kite it.
Backing out, resetting. All ultimates from OG now committed at this point.
Tundra got what they came for. Full set of
did.
racks. Sure, they lose the Aegis. They don't mind. They can get back to business, dealing with the rest of the lanes and continuing to just grow this lead and keep the game in a position that feels almost impossible for OG to turn around.
And it's the hyper-aggression that's really coming out from Tundra the entire game. They just relentlessly dive into high ground. Anybody they see, they just jump for immediately. Not waiting for any type of moment. He just popped the Bruce Blade and went as well, too. They're just, very oppressive, very aggressive today. We're seeing the results of that. Yuragi goes for like a full SNY, okay.
Yeah, BZM having to get the Eon disc out this game. He's got it ready to assemble.
Could be the last, I mean, these next few fights could be the last one, so I feel like they just spent as much as they could inside that base. And Yuragi, I guess, just really wants some type of status resist to protect versus all this insane disable that we're seeing from Tundra now at this point. Get himself the Tormentor. Kind of the only place that they can really go on the map at the moment here. As Split, it's back online, and besides it being back online for Octarine now also for 33. Items just keep flying out for him.
Tundra might not have the Aegis anymore, of course, on Skeeter, but I don't feel like that. I feel the necessity to sort of slow the game down. They can absolutely look to push once more. And BZM,
He is very
on the
far
cliff.
forward.
Ida jumps in and put together the E on this. Bashes will catch him, but he is still able to jump out.
Can
Ida's
he
in
get
with the chase there.
away?
Has the youth stream caught hold him back at 9.
Nope.
In with the snipe. The psychic headband and the ether lens coming into play there as the brain stab. Finish
Bottom.
BZM off.
They set up a trap for Thompson.
They'll get.
Works.
I mean, in a game at this point, they'll take a Thompson for BZM trade with how far ahead Thompson is.
With the racks.
He's falling.
It's falling fast.
BZM, he does not have buyback available.
Look at the brew, just kill it by itself.
I mean, what do you do? Just watching 33 destroy your barracks.
They got a glyph for it. Can they even finish off the earth breathing? Look at it go.
They'll
They
do it.
will.
They'll
All
keep
right.
their racks alive, but only just. And the temptation's going to be there for Skeeter.
I mean,
He's just
Skeeter's
jumping
gonna
a bit.
fit.
Oh, he wants to go for it. And he'll get it. Jumps in, finishes off the melee racks.
And he knows he's safe because he had that Inkswell coverage.
Yeah, and there's no puck, there's no dream coil.
Nice leash from Snag, prevents them to chase.
I mean, 9 could be thinking about going back in. Does have Fiend's Grip. Looks like they'll kite OG out of the base for now. Try to kind of draw the fight into more favorable position on the map for Tundra. And there it is. There's a jump back instead. Will go forward with the Echo Slam, but he
Doesn't do anything.
barely does any damage at all. Skeeter's perfectly fine. Gets the ult off in the BKB. Supernova not going to catch Skeeter with the stun.
Skeeter.
They're trying their best to chase out the Ursa. Another drag back with a vacuum missile inbound towards him. Fisher catches onto the two of them.
He's
Jump
stuck.
over instead. They get the Dream Call followed. They'll be able to take down Snaking. And they should be able to get Skeeter. He's standing his ground a little bit, but will not survive against the 5 of them. OG finally able to find some sort of a punch back.
Really smart chase. I mean, the Primal splits down, and they know there's no clink, so they're like, let's go and get as much as possible. 33 actually just ditched his team instantly, started running mid to hit the rack, so he identified this is not a fight that he wants to be a part of. Good kills.
It's something they need a whole lot more of it. The smoked up OG.
Can they find another one?
9's got an invis though. So kind of putting a whole sort of stop to the smoke attempt there from OG. 9's fine.
Yeah,
and
try.
back in the mid, 33. He's an objective-based gamer here. Splits popped. He's in on the mid lane. He's looking for more structural damage. He's taken out the tier 3.
And look at it go. And he'll have split back up in about, what, 50 seconds? So as soon as the Ursa's back up, he'll be able to go again, and then they can actually just take a straight fight
it's
together.
At this point, you just feel so helpless against the
Yep.
Brew. How do you stop him from doing this? He's just going to be running in your base, beating down on your barracks. There's no answer. Damage is gonna be
The
done.
answer's the damage. It's got to be Yuragi getting some big explosive type of damage item very, very soon.
Yeah,
but
for sure. Like Daedalus and Rapier, and,
Yep.
and then indeed, you can kill the Brewling.
Maybe, yeah.
But you need those items. Bottom lane, 9.
Catch.
He was ready.
Oh, and that's a long death.
Yeah,
80
75
seconds.
seconds. Yeah, he's no buyback, obviously, after the back of that last play.
Yep. And here comes the siege again. No glyph available for the side of OG. Oh, and look at this. Another one.
He's got his refresher. All right.
My God. He could probably just double ult and take the rest.
I think he can.
I think he actually can do it.
It's this point of the game where, honestly, it just ends when 33 decides he wants to end it.
Yep, does feel like it. Yep, here comes one split, and he's just charging in.
Daedalus is done.
Okay.
So a decent amount of physical damage.
But look at how he's enfeebled. Okay, gets the spell, but cracks the fall. Thompson assisting.
Just little by little, they can go for the Skeeter. He's ready to finish off the mid. Rax jumps in.
One left. And there's another split at the ready. Instantly pops it, no hesitation. Sends the Wind Panda away. Sends the 3 in to just take it out. Can they kill the Earth in time? The answer is no.
The Rax are gone. I mean, what do you do?
What do you do?
What do you do against this?
You ban it next game.
I think you might, because at this point, unfortunately for OG, it just feels like it's going to be a very slow and painful GG. This Brew, 33, as I say, he ends the game when he wants to.
Yep. 7, 1, and 2. 400 last hits on the Brew. Jeez.
Up against the Mega Creeps, OG. Rapier queued up.
Rapier queued, it's gotta be. And he's got, what, 20 talent as well, too, so the big flat hits another
Jump on
connection.
Thompson.
But the Hex.
He's very quick with it. He may still die. They have to Dream Coil. Is there any help for Thompson? There's not. They bring the Clinks down. Also find 9. A couple of good kills here for Yuragi. See if they can chase for more. Jump forward from BZM. He's got eyes on Snaking. Skeeter. He's going to turn up to the fight. He's in on top of BZM, but BZM's able to get the face shift. There'll be a buyback for 9. 33, standing his ground against Yuragi. Yuragi ults for the TP out. He'll make it.
No split. Not at the ready just yet.
Nine has managed to hold back mind control though. Dark Sphere's caught. Speeder and 33 head across. They'll take mind control down. He does have the luxury of buyback available to him.
How many times has Seb just Echo Slam Thompson? That's like the 5th or 6th time. Just really wants him dead. But they've both been kind of hunting each other. I think Thompson more so hunting. Here's the split at the ready. Tier 4s.
Unfortunate courier sniper as well, because that BZM, I think he pretty much had the full Octarine on the courier.
Oh,
a lot
boy.
of gold that got knocked out of the game.
Good eye. Good call.
And yeah, onto the tier 4s with the primal split.
Now they're starting to clear it, though. That Earth Panda is starting to die a bit here from Yuragi's damage. The Wind Panda. Okay. He actually has the other one still in the back. Didn't see it. He'll be okay. Thompson back up in 20.
So they have to kill this brew in the team fight. It's because it's one of those games, right? We might see OG kill every other hero out on the map. They smoke up, they get a great team fight, they kill the 4 of them, and then the next thing they know, they're looking back at the base and 33's on it.
Yeah.
It's so much that OG have to deal with right now.
I like how we're just like we're constantly talking also about like the 33 and Thompson, while Skitter is actually just also just massive this game too. Like he's got nullifier. It's about to be 25. There's so many different layers that they have to really get through at this point. And how's this rapier? He's getting closer and closer.
Oh boy. I mean, maybe with the rapier. Maybe.
How long on Roche? It's up.
I'm gonna look to see if they can find the fight first.
Yeah, they're just going for it. Oh, Yuragi's showing himself.
33's ready to get in with the split. Maybe see if he can find some sort of setup.
The Boozin' buddies are in.
Seb hiding in the trees. Grip from the side. They're gonna look to jump straight away from Minecraft.
Oh,
They delete
perfect grip.
the Darks here immediately. Is there any further fight for OG to have here? Mind control will buy back. BZM tries to turn towards Skeeter, but Skeeter's able to get the BKB off. Yuragi's caught in the middle of the fight here. Skeeter
He's
turns,
in trouble.
gets on top of the gyrocopter. Yuragi getting torn apart. The supernova is there. Can Yuragi survive? He cannot. Yuragi goes down. He'll buy back. Seb jumps in with the slam onto the 2 of them. Bring a Snaking low, but the Glimmer Cape's out. Snakey's able to get out to the side. They're trying to look towards Skeeter with the cheese. Passed over. He heals up. Skeeter back up to full HP. Takes out Kitrak. And now there's no buyback for the Phoenix.
Another
it's 4
split.
versus 5 here on the attempted defense from OG. 33. He's ready to go with the ult once more when he needs to. Thompson beating into Yuragi. The damage too high. Skeeter cleans up the triple. 2 dead on OG. No buybacks available. The tier 4s are crumbling. Ultra kill for Skeeter.
Give him it.
PG, it's called. Give him the rampage.
Oh.
9, he'll take it.
Keep going, Skitter. Oh, I can't say 2 last. Damn. What an aggressive game from Tundra. They never took their foot off the pedal.
They did not. They really did not. This was a tough one for OG. Tundra just ahead all parts of this one.
Yeah, and they never gave the opportunity for really any wombo combos. It did really feel like, right? They were always split up. Thompson is literally just a walking ward, just literally preventing Seb from ever getting any setup at all. Yeah, this Clinks pick, it was phenomenal.
It really was. They had the chance to deal with it as well in their final pick, and unfortunately for BZM, just wasn't able to make much happen with the puck. The matchup, as we reckon, maybe not going as well for BZM on his puck as you would have hoped for against the Clinks. Thompson getting that edge.
Look at the damage done. That kind of tells the tale, right? Thompson, he had what? Oh, look at the last hit, 220. So that says a lot. Your mid laner's not really farming so much. It's a very Thompson classic. He's just running around, wreaking havoc, while the other lanes also did excellent. So.
Yeah, and whilst 33 pushes the buildings and ends the game, 16k building damage done by the Brew. Standard stuff. Might have to go in the next draft. We'll see. It's Tundra. Very, very convincing, getting a very easy Game 1 win.
Ban out the Brewmaster. Be better prepared for
That needs to recharge.
Enemies of the Nephilim surround you.
Honestly, I can barely see anything.
Dude, I think you have a cold, man. I don't know.
Can you see the draft?
Not right now. Wait, hold. There's a brewmaster!
No, that's just me, dude. I'm wearing a panda mask.
Oh, what up, dude? Can you see me? Let's try again.
10 seconds.
Very good. By the way, make sure to sign up on the link. I don't know if it was clear, but ESL1.gg, or sorry, ESL.gg/ESL will get you there. As we head into game number 2 of this elimination series between OG and Tundra. We got OG on the dire side this time around. They got first pick. PA is obviously banned. Gyrocopter ignored, but Sven is let through and picked up by OG. Let's see what Tundra's answer to this Sven is, because Sven is another hero, Lacoste, that has been mentioned as one of the S-tier heroes at the moment.
For a good reason. Even if this hero gets slightly bullied in the laning stage, which is not that easy to do, he always has stacks to fall back to. And this is one of the most explosive heroes. When he hits his timings, you know that with the Great Cleave, he doesn't need to build into Battle Fury. He's always gonna have at least half an item advantage over some other carries, maybe even a full item, depending how many stacks you're gonna have in the jungle. And a hero that just deletes some of these supports immediately. It's very difficult to play against Sven once he gets the Blink, BKB, Shadow Blade. Makes the team fights much more difficult. You need to have buyback available. And to go back to Brewmaster, a hero that has had so far in the Dream League 99% contest rate. So in the previous one, it might be one of the few times that Brewmaster was let through. This hero just too powerful. You lose a side of barracks, and then the slow siege starts. He splits and gets the damage on those buildings, even if there's a team fight going around somewhere else. How you feeling, Kezu?
Whew, I'm free. I'm back. It's very warm.
He was using his glasses on the mouth, looking through the mouth.
I can barely
through the glasses.
I can actually see the draft now. That's good.
That is good. We got a Grimstroke together with this. We saw Grimstroke play by staking in the previous game, and I think most of our attention, of course, went to the Brewmaster, to the Clinks. But Grim did a very good job there as well, right? What made him special? Was it just a Grimstroke in a decent game?
To be honest, I think the Grim plus Ursa was something pretty difficult to deal with. All the Grim purges plus the Ursa Enrage, status resistance. Yeah. It felt like you couldn't put any stuns on him. And I think the Slark plus Grim is very similar. It gives you so much uptime on how do you ever lock this hero down when he's got his own purge, he's got his ult, he's got the Depth Shroud, he's got the Grimstroke, Ink Swell, which is going to be off cooldown once Slark also uses his ability, so you're going to use that twice in a fight. What a pain. Mendoxe.
It's also the 2 saves on top of each other. One save, okay, it's already annoying. But if you have 2, now if you go on the Slark later, Grim can save him with the Ink Swell, just pop it again. Then if it's the other way around, Slark eventually he gets the shard. And I feel like this seems to be one of the better answers to Sven right now, where you pick the Slark, you get the night vision, he's tanky, he gets to save others, because all you want to do against Sven is drag out his initiation and don't die to the God Strength, Blink, BKB initiation from him.
I also see a lot of reset on OG, even without God Strength. They can still take the fight. Aya with the heals, relocates, healing coming out from Enchantress. And this spell is going to come in super handy. Enchant against Grimstroke's ability, that's really strong. And this Tidehunter, he has completely free farm in the lane. These heroes, they don't put any pressure. Once you get to that 1 point in Kraken Shell, 2nd point as well. Oof.
Did I see correctly that IO has a 0% win rate?
Yeah, 0-4.
This is a bounty hunter bid.
Seems kind of correct.
This is a bounty hunter bid.
There's a bounty hunter bid. Can you talk about the bounty hunter?
I think this is a great hero. I really like it in the mid lane too. They reduced the mana cost on Shuriken. They increased the damage on Shuriken. It's one. I don't know if you guys have played against this shit mid.
I have not.
You can't lane against it. It just does so much harass. And
what if you're Huskar?
I think if you're against Huskar?
If you are Huskar. Can I go mid?
Yeah, that can go mid. I actually think BH should do fairly well against a Leshrac too. If he can ever close the gap, Lesh can die. I mean, we'll see. Maybe it's a 4. Because like you guys were saying, it is a free lane for a
I don't think you play him as a mid here, especially against Leshrac. You put down 1 sentry and you can't do anything.
You want to bet? I'll bet you this panda hat.
I'll take the bet. I'm taking Goat's head that Kezu gave me.
Kezu's head.
You'll bet the Goat's head? Okay.
It's gonna be a 4. Sorry, Jenkins.
We'll see.
One thing I'm a little surprised about is the Tide into Sven. I would say it's a good Tide game against the relocates and like against Ench in the lane, and you build good items. But Sven is generally one of the better heroes against Tide, because what you want is overwhelming damage. He doesn't care about Kraken Shell. He can jump you in a BKB, and even if you get to kind of walk it off, he'll still kill you. He might break you. So they're going to have to make sure that they save each other like in the game.
Maybe the reason was because they already knew what they were going to go with on that position for, or mid bounty hunters. So you have Slark, Grimstroke. These heroes don't deal damage, so you need your offlaner to build into Meteor Hammer to be able to kill these tier 1 towers.
I guess also one thing is the fact that Tide should be pretty fine in a 1v1/1v2 after like 2-3 minutes.
Yes, and then
which then allows your bounty goes bottom. He gets Inkswell from invisibility, very pog, and then see you later, OG.
An easy IO kill right there, in my opinion.
Yep.
What's the IO combo to go in the off lane here against the Slark?
Don't you think IO Sven safe lane and Enchantress off lane?
That actually could work out. I mean, especially because I feel like the Enchantress, like Slark doesn't do much against an Ench.
Yeah. But then you still need an off laner.
I'm down for some. I mean, they banned the really good ones. We've seen these, especially LC, being super popular as a counter to both Slark and Tidehunter, where you can kill him from 100 to 0. I feel like maybe a hero like Dawnbreaker could...
You don't want to go back for the Darkseer?
And you
Darkseer's
could.
okay. Yeah.
Darkseer Sven, that sounds pretty hype. I mean, I feel like, you know, they have a stun on their carry, they have a stun on their mid. I feel like if they had Darkseer, they wouldn't really lack Disable. It's a little weird only because you're playing with 2 ranged supports, which people have been doing these days. People pick the Darkseer and just run it without a melee guy. It is fine.
But Dawnbreaker is also...
How about...
Like, Dawnbreaker does have the global that you can have with the IO relocate. You have the presence. It's nice.
Yeah, he also has like a lot of damage early on that Slark doesn't like to play into.
Hey, where did Nature's Prophet just disappeared from the drafts today, huh? They go for the Mars regardless.
Okay, so it's just good for Lesh and Sven as they're heroes that deal, I would say, unlimited damage if they get to. So locking people down, or especially this Tide, who I think will anchor your team fight. So you want to lock him down, have the people like hitting into him. So I think the Mars pick is pretty chill. He also lanes totally fine against Slark. It's going to be a lot about the support matchups, but very good for their draft.
Yeah, you'd think a Slark versus a melee hero is pretty nice, but you can just push him away with the spear if he ever jumps on you, and it gives you enough time to...
Or with the bonk.
Yep, yeah, exactly.
Bonk him away.
There's like multiple ways of getting the Slark off of you, and you have a lot of harass as well for him, which Slark doesn't like to deal with until he's level 6.
What's the Thompson hero here? Mid Conka?
Bounty Hunter.
I feel like Conka could be good. You're coping a bit on the bounty?
I'm huffing right now, yeah.
Shaker's in the pool still as well. I don't know how well he does against Lesh either way.
The reason I would like the Conka is I think it would be nice if you get more layers of helping each other with like semi-saves.
Sniper!
Oh, Sniper, man.
Cool.
Why is this cool?
I was thinking about Sniper, but after seeing Mars, I'm like, they're not gonna do it. With just Sven, I think that would be fine, but now with like Leshrac later on picking up the Blink Dagger, the reason why, because I checked his Dota Pro tracker to see what he's been playing, and he loves the lane. Like whenever there's these lane dominator heroes like Leshrac, he wants to keep the distance. And also the build that he decided to go for multiple times was like Diffusal Blade. Diffusal Blade,
like... yeah, he goes for the...
Diffusal Blade, Grenade, and then like Dragonlance or a BKB, whatever is necessary for the game.
He builds into the Disperser too.
Disperser, yeah. You want to have Disperser, and then like the big... Like your damage output comes from take aim, and then you're slowed, but if you use Disperser, you cannot be slowed, so you're moving at max speed. Pretty cool combo.
I don't know how much I like the Sniper pick. I see the idea that you're supposed to own Lesh in the lane, and then you have the front line of like Tide and the Slark can save you. But generally how you get on the Sniper is if a lot of heroes can jump you in the back line. They have Mars, they have Sven, they have Relocate. I feel like that can break a Sniper lineup. So I think Tundra need to be careful.
They have like decent amount of protection with Tidehunter, and also later on, Slark does tend to pick up the early shard, so there's going to be some save against Sniper. So I feel like they could get away with it.
They can. I want Kitrak to move into mid. I want Seb to go mid and help EZM and kill this Dwarven Sniper. Get him out of this game.
You definitely feed off of the Sniper. And I've seen Leshracs. If you can get on top of Sniper, you will fuck him up.
You will.
It's just getting on him that's the hard part.
You will destroy him.
Yeah.
Because we do have an IO as a +4 with the Mars, it looks like. So that's something we're happy with for OG?
Yeah, I want early game tempo. I want these
Early game
supports
tempo.
to go mid to the Lash and smack him up. Thompson, see you later. Stupid last pick.
Stupid last pick.
Exactly.
Oh, then it must be stupid. If the GOAT says it, then the last pick for Topston Sniper. Is it gonna work? Are we gonna have 2-0? Or are we gonna maybe see a third game to this series? Elimination on the line here for Dream League. Let's see what's gonna happen. Together with Odie Pixel and Fog.
Tundra. Folks, what do you sort of make of that? The panel judging this final pick Sniper, feeling that it might be a bit vulnerable against what OG have this time round. Do you think overall, OG, they might have a bit of a better shot against Tundra here in this game too because of this?
It definitely looks like a better draft overall that just fits. And now they're like the last few picks definitely make a lot more sense. I think that last one, picking this puck into the clink stuff, we saw so many weaknesses. So definitely looks a lot better, but I don't think you can ever really write off this hero. This sniper, if he can keep his distance in this game, yeah, he's going to be able to rip heroes to shreds. And they do have good ways to scout. I think that's the purpose why they wanted to go for this bounty hunter. This hero in the past, it's like versus these IOs, like Chens and Chantresses and stuff like that, it's all about like breaking and just giving information of what they want to try to set up. So I think in order for Topston to have a very successful game overall, it's going to be coming out through 9 in the mid game. And he has to have a good lane, but he's set up to have a good lane versus this last Shrek, so let's see how it ends up happening. Let's see what ends up going down. Play versus the Seb IO also. Another, Grandmasters all over the place. He's always playing one of these super comfort heroes, so yeah, they can definitely trip up the sniper if they can get the angles to flank on him. If they get a good start onto Mind Control and onto Seb, these relocates, early blink, then they can get the positioning onto Topston.
And what do you make of the side lanes there in this game?